So we've been thinking about our place on social media and how it's a place where we can speak about our faith, about what it means to be part of the Methodist Church, developing online communities, building relationships with people, sharing our calling, and what it means to be Methodist both online and on-site. And here we are asking the question, why should you claim your place online? And I suppose one of the answers to this question might be, do you believe in a digital God? Over the past couple of years, when many of us have experienced online worship and streaming live our services, have you experienced God online? Has your relationship with God deepened in a new and exciting way? One good reason why we should be claiming our place online is that the Online Church Research Group in the summer of 2020 found that 16 million people regularly engaged in online church, compared to the usual attendance of on-site church of 3 to 4 million folks. There will be a whole variety of reasons as to why this is so, but this statistic is one that we cannot ignore because it tells us that many people are still seeking and searching for God. We live in a digital culture, but what does our theology, that is about God, our tradition, the Bible, our mission, our discipleship, our doctrine, what is all of this saying into this digital and online space? The digital is raising all sorts of questions around what it means to be Christian online. We have already begun to explore questions around the sacraments and online Holy Communion. Do we find the body of Christ online? Is the body of Christ about the bread shared, or is it about the community of people gathered? So where is God in the digital? Where is God in the metaverse? How do we develop sacred space online? How do we translate our theology into code? We are venturing into a new and exciting world, a place that may be unfamiliar to many of us. A rapidly changing and fast-paced world. How is God calling us as a Methodist Church to claim our place online? Let's look at one or two practical things that might help us do this. The average person spends 2.5 hours a day on social media, and much of that time will be spent scrolling. We want to stop the scroll, so that they find something interesting and exciting about a post from us. We want to start meaningful conversations. What have we got to say to our neighbours that is deep, real, meaningful, or authentic? We want to promote spiritual practice, prayer, silence, worship, reflection, posting in a way that articulates our strategy on justice, dignity and solidarity. Show people who we are, where we are and what we are about. Let's look at this image from church comms to digital evangelism. It offers some practical tips from how we might move from advertising our events and activities to how we might become more personal, building relationships and asking questions, to being more authentic, sharing who we are, what we are about, and finally offering all of these posts to encourage a response in some kind of digital engagement and conversation. And this next image shows us how we might best do this, moving from just plain text to including graphics and pictures, to adding audio, video, and finally going live. We cannot, of course, claim our place online without a mention of some of the issues that social media present. We know that there has been concern about privacy settings and questions around ethics. We know that social media can have a detrimental impact on children and young people's mental health, resulting in anxiety, depression, body image concerns, self-harm, substance abuse, and even death. So we need to tread carefully, tenderly, compassionately online, acknowledging its potential for mission and evangelism, but making sure that the online space is a safe space for all.